Okay. Hello, let me just make sure. Hello. Okay, so my audio is good. Perfect. So, I'm just about to start off, of course. And the only reason I'm announcing is because I am in a rush technically. So it's 12:20, so I'm going to be ending this at 1:20. So, that's good. And I don't know about you guys, but I am hyped for new map. Actually, I don't know why I was playing Survival super fast, and it's literally only at 2. But that's cool, but... No, I wasn't doing anything. I was actually just about to... Oh, I was going to turn the XP level up. Play single player. And my friend is not with me again today, so that's okay. Everybody don't have friends. And if you don't know, so you know how I was talking about people yesterday. Me and my friend, we actually technically made up, but I know he's up, and I don't know if he's on PS4, but I know he's awake right now. It's 12 o'clock for me, and it's 12 o'clock for him too, so I know he's up. He's always up at this hour. And I've texted him twice in the last hour, or I texted him at probably about 1 or 2 o'clock, or not 1, I should probably text him at 8 o'clock. He's not usually up at 8 o'clock, but there have been times he has been up at 8 o'clock. So I texted him, no answer, and then I was like, okay. So then I texted him again today, and still no answer. Or I texted him here like a little bit ago, no answer. So I'm just like, okay, I'm like, at this point I'm like, oh, he probably is awake, he just doesn't want to talk right now. And that's where I'm at. And I'm like, okay, he don't want to talk, it's fine, man. It really is fine. Even if you didn't see in the last episode, we got a little starter hut. This is not where the door is, it's over here. So the hut is my little tester, my chest, and I got Fire, Becky, and I got this guy in like the beginning, middle-ish kind of, I don't know what to say. And I only have him over here because every time I'm near him, he always makes like a sound like he's about to steal from me. How, you know, how they steal from you. So I'm just like, okay. And I was gonna grind up off screen, but I just wanted to do that on screen for you guys. Cause I've been accused of cheating before. So like, oh, you're on single. Like, I built a wood house off stream because I wasn't at my house, and my friend was like, don't log into your internet or into your PS4. Or yeah, he was like, don't log into my YouTube. It was like, don't log into your YouTube, and I was like, okay. So I just sat there and played on my Ark, and I built a wood house, and then I literally just started the game like the other day, and then I wasn't at my house, so they were like, oh, like there was like this one guy in my chat who was really toxic actually. He was like, oh, you because if you don't know, I do have creative mode enabled on here just in case. Like, there's been times where there was an alpha Rex, and I know you might be like, oh, that's the deal, you just have to deal with that. And I was like, I just couldn't. I literally started the game, didn't even get one tame. I literally only had not even a house. So I just what I usually do, I don't build back my house. I just go into creative mode, get the little gun that they give you, and I kill the T-Rex or whatever it is attacking my house. Then I just go live if I'm not already, and then I rebuild my house, tame dinosaurs. That's how it goes. So so. And I didn't explore this map before I started streaming yesterday. I literally just hopped on, streamed, didn't stream, went to bed, woke up at 10 o'clock. Literally, I said don't sleep till super late so I could stream again. I literally had an hour stream, ended it, went to sleep, stayed up till 1 o'clock I think it was. Then I literally instantly went to sleep. So I literally slept like 9 hours. I wish my friend was here, but it's kind of boring just talking to myself. He hasn't. I wouldn't say, ooh, you're nice. I'm gonna tame you, because fires are human. Come back here. Please come back here. Yes, land again. I threw 2 bowlers on accident. Don't go higher, come back down. They literally land in the worst spots. Once you get under them, they start flying away. I knocked it out. Wow. I need to kill something. Dodo, come here. Am I the only one who literally knocked something out and then you fire like 1 shot after it on accident, and then you hit something, and then that something you hit is like a triceratops or like a something that aggroes against you once you hit it, and you literally were just sitting there taming, and you still had battle music, and you're like, why do I have battle music still? So, I think this will be an easy. What level is this guy? 15. I think I'm gonna try to tame it, because he looks to be stuck and trying to walk. So, I'm actually gonna get water before I go try to tame it. So, my stamina takes so long to build back up. Am I the only one who's ever noticed that you've been trying to get stamina and then you're just like, and that might also be because I need water, but still, it's annoying just sitting there wait for your stamina to go back up. What? Is this an XP? Yeah. If you don't know, this map is great for spoiled meat. So I'm gonna just shoot this guy. How didn't that hit? But okay, buddy. I'm just scared I'm about to shoot him, and then he's gonna get free. See, look, I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm gonna enable creative mode because I knew that was gonna happen. I'm sorry, but like I knew that was gonna happen. Go away. You're not mad at me anymore. Okay. Now I can disable creative mode. I know you might be like, oh, you're super cheap for that. You should have just shot him. I only shot at him for an experiment to test if he would break out. And I was deep down in my heart, I was like, he's gonna break out. I already know. That's the reason I checked what level he was. I knew he was gonna one-shot me either way, so I was just like, might as well hope he's a lower level so my dinosaurs just don't rush in there. Oh yeah, and then in the intro, I forgot to say, I am home right now. I'm not in my cousin's house no more. I'm not at my friend's house. I call my friends because we don't, or I call him my cousin because we like that. I'm about to drop all these berries and just give me the narcotic berries, please. 132, that's nice, thanks. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my god, I can't. I'm gonna take the 10 berries because I don't know if he likes. Then drop all of these and then this, and I'm gonna give him the 10 berries. And then again, we can move it in. You see, look, I'm walking past. He's like, yeah, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna need you to shut up. Oh my god, I should have made my door over there. I always went over there. Because that's where my doors literally always are. Oh, and since I have creative mode enabled, I am gonna have these enabled basically till I log off again. And I'm really not just about to log off because some stupid enhancements or some stupid things. But I knew that was gonna happen. I knew something like that was gonna happen. I knew that I was gonna test to see if he's stuck, see if I can tame him, and then he was just gonna break free and almost one-shot me. But if he would have not broke free, I would have not enabled creative mode. But if he would have just sat, if he would have just sat there, I would have tamed him. But if he would have broke free or like he did break free and hit me, I was gonna do what I did. I was gonna enable creative mode. Like, if you guys want, like, that was weird, somebody just texted me, but it's not nobody I play with, so it's fine. If you guys want to add me to play, add me. You should know my username, but if you don't, it's VegasNative76. I wonder, since this says it's unlocked, can I craft it? I can. No, let me see if I can actually craft it though. Yeah, I can't craft it. Or maybe I can. My game's just like frozen right now, so actually. No, tell me I can't. Move out the way. I'm trying to see. I can. Let me. I do have a lot of keratin, because those dead turtles give you like 50 a piece. Let me get. I thought they give you like 50 a piece, so wasn't wrong. I think I need 75, so. I need 75, not 58. What do you need to get it though? No, I'm gonna just hit it with my axe. One, see how much I get. I get 3, but I get my sport meat from that. I get more keratin with my pickaxe, I'm guessing. Yes, pickaxe, because I already have, literally have enough to just craft one by itself from that one turtle. I'm gonna need 2 saddles, so that's gonna be okay. Patera, I'm probably just need fiber now. Yeah, just need, I have 148. I'm probably still gonna need some, but the bad thing about these bushes, you have to find the exact spots where it is, and then you have to harvest it. So basically what you gotta do is just just try to find that spot where the hitbox is. And it's really, that's the stupid thing about these bushes. You have to find the exact hit point, or you're basically not gonna harvest them. Lately I've been able to find the hitbox, or at least when I was playing yesterday I found the hitbox. It felt like on my cousin's game, it was a whole lot easier to find the hitbox. Now I just need hide. I need 280 hide, so I know I'm not gonna have enough in here, but might as well grab it. I have 91, I need 250. Ducky, since you're my strongest hitter that I can ride, let's go kill some things. Dodo, first victim. Stop here, get water. Stop. Ducky, get some water too. Alright, Ducky, let me get closer so you can get some water. There you go, Ducky. You drinking? Okay. Let's go. You're my second victim. That track only had 600 HP. Surprising. I have 195, I need 200. Turtles, you gotta give a lot of. Now I know I'm not gonna be able to one-shot this turtle. I had the 3. I expected like I was gonna have to like 5 times. Even though I'm doing 400 or 600 damage, turtles are beefy. I need more fiber and hide. I'm really not gonna ride my second one, but if my friend comes, he can change the name and ride it. So I'm not gonna make a saddle right now, because today I'm probably gonna be falling asleep early, like I did today or yesterday. So I'm not gonna make the saddle right now, but I'm gonna try to stay up my hardest. But it's just a thing, something like today I stayed up all night. Right, you might be like, oh Reggie, that was a stupid move, why you do that? But is that going up or down? That's going up, okay. Let me give you them 6 narcotics, and I just I just fed it raw meat, so its hunger went all the way back up. And I am gonna set it daytime like I tell you guys I do. And that's the only thing I do. I'll set time of day 12. And I hope you don't have a problem with me setting time of day, but that's the one thing I always tell my subscribers before I get into a let's play, is that I always most likely I'm going to set time. Next up, I never spawn anything in, and if I do, it's because, like there was this one time. How did you get over there? Look at how much long you have. You don't have a lot, so why would you move? That's super... And I never did a whistle follow wall whistle, so it definitely wasn't because of that. So when it becomes time where I'm gonna end the stream, I am gonna get back on in like an hour after I end the stream, and I'm gonna see why that happened, or I'm gonna see if it moved again. Because if it moved again, I'm gonna just be freaked out. But if it didn't, I'm gonna just be like, okay, maybe it's not that weird. I need flint, stone, and thatch. Flint? No, so, flint, stone. I need flint, stone. Where are the flint stones? Flint stone. I wonder if I type in fire, what would it say? Since I need wood. I need 1 hit of wood, maybe 1 hit of thatch. So 1 hit of wood, 1 hit of thatch. Okay, nice. The Pteranodon just woke up and I'm right here and it didn't give me the option to name it. I'm salty. Where's my campfire? I can't wait to log on tomorrow and actually not be able to see everything I can spawn in or I can make, but it's fine. And I am about to get some more meat. Let's cook some more meat. But that's just so... Something did attack him. That's why. I was wondering why he moved. But something did attack him. I was kind of thinking so, because why would he just move randomly like that? And the good thing about this map, you never run out of narcotics, or raw meat, or spoiled meat, I should say. And since now I have 2 meat eaters, I should be having a lot of spoiled meat. And let me actually harvest this body that literally is left outside my front door. I know I could have used my pick to get more, but I do not care. Sorry. I need no. I really need to 26. I literally have the perfect amount. 26 arrows and 26 narcotics. And if you didn't know, in our last series that we did with me and my friend that we did, I always got the higher level. And I think I'm gonna just break it to him and be like, we're gonna spawn everything in, and it's gonna be sometime. We're just gonna spawn back in the dinosaurs, back in the... And if you don't know, we had two T-Rexes. I can just go back in the videos and see what we had, and just spawn the stuff in, and then... literally rebuild everything that we worked hard on, and me being a stupid person, and me accidentally deleting it. But deleting what was left of it. We literally only, it's like the whole map reset to where we first started the game. I saved the game, like, there was many times you guys saw me save the game and exit and stuff, so. And if I can't remember exactly what we had, I will just look up, I will just spawn in stuff that I thought we had. But I'm pretty sure I will know what we had, because I do remember. I remember a lot of the stuff we had, so. How am I still hungry? Oh, no, I'm not hungry. I'm thirsty. It's 12:46. I have like 30 minutes, I should say, 30 minutes. I think what I'm going to do, I'm gonna go explore. Let me just look how much. You have good stamina, good attack, weight could be better, but pretty good. So I should probably go for that Bronto in like 2 seconds. I'm doing 1,000 damage. I wanna see, I thought I just saw a horse. Never seen a horse in this game, so kind of. I know they can spawn here. I know they spawn here in Ragnarok, so. Something was being attacked there. Oh, there was a Dictosaurus there, so. See, look, he's starting to come where I'm gonna build, so. Bye, Mr. Bronco. Let me check what level you are at least. I'm gonna do 28 damage. I literally do yeah, it's still wasn't that hard to do. Like, once you have a dinosaur that hits for a lot of damage, you're Gucci. But if my settings, and of course my settings are a little high, but if I had regular settings, oh my god, I would probably only be hitting for like 60 there. That guy would have been able to, like, I have like, how much health? Even though I have 13,000 health, that 28 would have been adding up and me only doing 60 and him having like probably like 50,000, not 50, because I only hit him like 4 times, so he had to have like 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. All I know is he didn't have the best. And I'm going to level up some. I'm gonna do some more weight. That's the one thing I hate about. If brontosauruses didn't stomp so much, we could live together basically. Like, one could be inside my house and I wouldn't care. But they just stomp around. Like, if they didn't stomp around, I would never have a problem with them being near my house, in my house. Like, they could be on top of my house for all I care. Long as they weren't, and like, long as they didn't stomp, we could be best friends. We could be basically best friends if they didn't stomp. There was a lot of dinosaurs that, not lethal dinosaurs, I should say, like what's that name? What's the dinosaur name up there? Dic Diplo, a Diplosaurus? Not a Dillo, a Diplo. Like the big herbivore dinosaurs. But yeah, that guy up there. He stomps, but his is not loud as the Bronto. But his is still like something I would hate to hear outside. Like, that's something, if dinosaurs were real in this age, like if dinosaurs were still alive in this age, I would hate it. I would hate just hearing stomping. Like, say if I was playing with my friends and he had a pet brontosaurus in the backyard, I would hate it. Because it would just, I would hear boom, like I would basically hear earthquake, or it would basically be an earthquake. Imagine that though. Imagine that. Literally, basically, every time a brontosaurus moves, earthquake. But I bet you once I get sophisticated enough to, like, make stuff to tame a brontosaurus, I bet you there's not gonna be any spawning in. I bet I'm gonna look for hours and hours, or maybe not hours and hours, because after probably like 20 minutes, I'm probably gonna give up. But 31 minutes, okay. But after like probably like 20-30 minutes of me trying to look, I will get tired because I don't have the best temper. Like, why am I sleepy? But if you say, I'll be right back in like 5 minutes, and you're not back in like 5-6 minutes, I will get mad, because I don't have, it's like I'm basically go all beast mode on you, like, you're wasting my time here. I usually go like beast mode on you, be like, you're wasting my time. I remember my friend said he will be right back. He'll be right back. He didn't say, oh yeah, I might be gone for a long time. He just said, be right back. That was when he didn't have a mic, or that was because he didn't have a microphone. So he could have, like when you're playing with somebody with a mic, it's easier because they say be right back. They can be like, you could be like, are you gonna be gone long? And then you'll think they still are there, and they'll be long gone. And then you'll just be waiting and waiting. I probably waited a good hour. Or I didn't wait a good hour, but he probably took a good hour to wash the dishes. Because he said, be right back. He didn't say, oh, I'm going to go wash the dishes. If he would have said, oh, I'm going to go wash the dishes, I would have just muted, that's what I did for a while. I muted my mic for like 10 minutes and just sat there on my phone watching YouTube videos. I mean, I don't know, at one point I just snapped. And I just went all beast mode. I was sending him voice messages, and like I was going beast mode on him because I don't know why, but I was just mad that he said. I think I was mad because the concept of be right back usually means I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes, or it means be right back. The definition of it is be right back in a brief moment of time. A brief moment of time is usually a minute to 2 minutes, or like 30 seconds. Like a brief moment is like real long. He should have said BRB. Be right back. He should have said be right back. He should have just texted be right back. Might take a while. Like he when he got back, or when I asked him if he was back, he texted me. I texted him, was he back yet? And then he was like, yeah, I was washing the dishes. And I was like, why didn't you tell me you were washing the dishes? He was like, I don't know. And I was like, if you want us to play together, you gotta tell me if you're gonna be gone for a long time. Cause that just annoys me when I'm just sitting there. And you're like, oh yeah, be right back. And I'm just like, okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That usually be me, because people would just be like, be right back. Then I just be waiting and waiting and waiting, and then they come back. It's not like they never come back, but they come back, and I'm just like, when they come back, at that point, I'm probably like halfway asleep from falling asleep. Also say, why am I not staying up as late as I usually do? And I was just thinking, because I haven't had coffee. So today I feel like I'm gonna stay up past 5 o'clock. That's usually when I go to sleep. But I'm gonna stay up past 5 o'clock because I'm gonna drink coffee and then I'm gonna sit, play some Pokemon. You might call me a dork for wanting to play Pokemon, but I like it. Sorry. At least sometimes I like it. At least with the new generation, I'm probably not gonna like it. Like, they should have stopped at Ultra Sun and Moon. And to me, I feel like they would make more money if they would keep the generations, but they would just like give updates to it, you know what I mean? Like add more gens and add more challenges. Like, so like Ultra Sun and Moon, you have to do the trials and stuff. I think they should add, so say if they had 8 trials, I feel like they should add 8 more trials and stuff. I feel like they should add more trials. You know what I mean? Because to me, I know they're making a lot of money doing what they're doing now, but to me, they would make more money because the extensions, like the games cost about $80. The extension should at least cost $70. Like, not like a new game disc, but there's like 16 trials. And I don't think 8 plus 8 is 16, but I'm just saying, if there's how many ever trials, they should add that more numbers to it. So they should have the original trials, then they should add on to those trials, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, they would make a lot of money off of me, basically. Because I love the Pokemon games. But to me, lately, because I was playing the Pokemon game before I did the stream, and I was thinking the hardest trials I had with my team, me not even grinding, I'm actually under-leveled, I'm completely bopping them, you know what I mean? Like, I used to be super bad, and I would have to train up super hard or evolve my starter if I got a Popplio. If you don't know the starter for the generation, this Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, they can be Popplio, Rowlet, or Litten. And if I had Popplio, I would have to evolve my Popplio into a, what's the Pokemon called that evolved into? Primarina. I'll have to evolve it into that, and then that would be hard, or that wouldn't be hard, but it wouldn't, if I evolved it into the final stage, you have to evolve it at 35, and there is limits that Pokemon obey you. So I had this Pokemon, his name was Cha, and I got him from a trade from my friend, and the traded Pokemon, they gain a lot more XP and stuff, so they're usually your highest level in your team. He was my highest level. He was level 31 I think? No, yeah, 31. And he wasn't listening. I would tell him to attack or something, and then he would just turn them like in the chat, because they don't actually have like good animations for like if he doesn't want to obey. It just said he would in the chat it just said he turned around and looked away from you, and I would be like, okay, so what's wrong with him? And then sometimes it would say blah 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 doesn't obey. I'm sorry, but I'm about to move my door. I just felt that completely. I feel I just disrespected myself. I felt that completely wrong. I just said nom. I don't know why, but okay. Imagine everybody having a Bronto in their backyard. Like baby ones and big ones and stuff. Like that would just be chaos. Cause every time that would be like every time they move it would be an earthquake. And every time they moved it would be an earthquake. To me, I would get tired of just sitting there, basically, I should say. Sitting there, I should say. Get my audio stupid. But sitting there, I should say. Of just literally the ground just shaking, and I'm just like, well, that's like somebody from another like planet, or like say if aliens and stuff were real and superpowers, like basically a whole fantasy, you could say, like a whole 10-year-old or like 5-year-old fantasy of Superman being real, Supergirl, like stuff like that. Like the people are real, it's just not the characters are real. I'm saying, like the guy who plays Superman most of the time, he's not really Superman. He is just a regular guy trying to live his life. And who's an actor and stuff. That's what he is. He's not Superman. He's just a regular guy. So that's what I'm trying to say. That would just be annoying if, like, say if you were playing somebody from another planet, and they were like, oh my god, I'm about to not play with you. What if that sound in the background? I'd be like, oh, it's our usual dinosaurs. It's like, no, it's like how, you know how usually you say, oh, it's my neighbor's dog in the background. Sorry. This is what you say. Oh, it's my neighbor's dinosaur in the background. No biggie. Like, that's what you would say, I'm guessing. Like, oh, it's my neighbor's dinosaur in the background. No biggie. And he's like, dinosaurs? What? You're like, yeah, dinosaurs. What, you don't have dinosaurs on your planet? Like, that's how he's gonna be like, no? Like, what? But most of the time, I do not change the day. And most of the time, I don't use codes. I don't use the things. I don't use those most of the commands. I don't use the commands most of the time. I can't even talk. God damn. I mostly never use the commands, so. On the other hand, my friend does. No, I say that, then I use a command. Oh, please. What time is it? So, I think I'm gonna just end it here. It's been an hour almost, I'm pretty sure. 44 minutes, and that's still fine. I'm not feeling so good right now. So this was kind of a short stream, not my usual hour streams, but okay. So my wonderful family, I'm gonna see you when I see you guys. Peace out. Cause I don't feel good right now, so that's what I'm saying. Peace out, cause my stomach kind of hurt, my head hurt. So I'm gonna go back to just sitting, maybe watching some YouTube on the PS4, maybe trying to get my stomach stop hurting. But if it feel good before I fall asleep, if I fall asleep, I will see you guys in a little bit, I'm guessing. Peace, my family.